Hi there. I wanted to give a short video on how the Conrail Trilight signal works. This signal was part of an intermediate block on the Pittsburgh line. It was installed in 1994 when Conrail decided to raise the clearance of the Pittsburgh line between Pittsburgh and Harrisburg. The original position light bridge was deemed too short at that time, so Conrail installed the famous G-type signal at that particular location. Right now I have it on a 5-second timer to change the indications. Usually it's hooked up to the railroad track below, but I decided this was a lot easier than trying to run trains. I just wanted to show you how this is powered for right now, so you can see all the different indications. I am using the original bulbs that run off of 10 volts. On the railroad they use direct current, but I've decided to repurpose an old line-out transformer where I could set the output to about, I think, 8 or 9 volts, and that all runs with alternating current, since that's what I had at that time. But if you have one of these at home, from my own experience, it's been best to use a model train transformer. They're pretty easy to get a hold of, and the one I have puts out about 5 amps, which is enough to run 2 signals, like the one back there as well, off of just one transformer. The lights are being changed with an Arduino and 3 relays. So every 5 seconds there's a voltage being sent to a relay that's associated to each bulb. That's underneath my layout with a USB power supply. It's pretty easy to use. If you're interested, I can post the code for it and the materials I've been using to get this thing to run the way it is. It's pretty neat, pretty straightforward. But I am going to open up the back of this signal, so if you've ever wondered how this works and what the inside of each signal looks like, we'll be taking a look at that. So here's what the back looks like. You can see the target just barely extends over the housing for the lights inside, and they're opened with 1/2-inch bolts on the door. There's 2 doors on this particular signal, so we're gonna open them up. You can just open them up with any old screwdriver we have here. Doesn't take much to open them. Open up the other one too. You can look inside there and see everything's wired to a terminal. And there's one for, so I think we have 8 ports over here. 3 of them go to the negative terminal on the on each light, and each one returns on the left here. So we have our ground on the left and the hot connections on the right. So I have color coded the wires that come out of them, red, yellow, and green, that correspond to restricting, approach, and clear, and as well as the black wire that runs to the transformer itself. And basically, we have these bayonet bulbs that go into each one of the light housing. We have red on the bottom, approach up here, and clear over here. I do have the number plate for this. I unfortunately don't have enough room because the railroad track is directly underneath it, but so we would be displaying restricting here. That's all about it. The wiring is pretty straightforward, and you can use it with almost any hobby supply as long as you don't go above 10 volts, which will shorten the lifespan of the bulb. But these are the original bulbs that came with the signal, so I didn't retrofit any modern equipment inside of it, so it's operating the way it would have been intended. And that's about it. Thank you for watching.